They've been supportive of every crazy thing I've done, from the military to the business. They have always been huge supporters of me. So,
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
Hello, welcome to everyone to the Unstoppable Podcast. How would you like to make your first million? And today we have Maura with us, joining us. So Maura, can you please introduce yourself?
hello, everyone. I am so excited to be here today. It's going to be a great conversation. I'm Maura McGraw. I am the CEO of Duratus Properties, a real estate investment firm based in Alabama, here in the United States.
Wow, fantastic. So we're gonna have an amazing chat in real estate, right? I love it. Yeah. This was my first business, real estate. We managed to sell over 5 million doing this here in UK. So we love real estate. So Maura, tell us, why do you decided to become a real estate investor?
Well, I was very lucky, and my father and stepmother are real estate investors and developers on a very big scale now, much higher
Wow.
above where I am. But I was lucky to be able to kind of watch from the sidelines as a kid, watch them build their business. And I've seen them do incredible things. They have an amazing lifestyle. They enjoy what they do. So that's how I first learned about real estate. Now, I, I went off and did my own thing as a young person. Like most young people, I went in a totally different direction. I went into the US military for 10 years,
Wow.
and it was the best 10 years of my life. So fun. But then I got to a point where I had to kind of decide how I wanted to transition out of the military, have a family and a business, how to make that all work. And I came home to real estate.
Wow, fantastic. So, what do you think that the things that you learn from the military, because a lot of very important thing in business is discipline, right? And when it comes to real estate, even more. Do you think that your lessons from the military background has helping you to grow your business?
Of course, of course. It's helped me so much. The biggest thing is the mindset of you have to accomplish your mission and never give up. So I was in the Marine Corps in the military,
Wow,
and yeah, believe it or
very
not,
brave. You're very brave, yeah.
I guess
Very
I
good.
guess so. By some accounts maybe. But in the military, when you get a mission, there's really no option to not accomplish your mission. You have
Absolutely.
you have to find a way to
You
get it
might die
done.
if you don't accomplish, yes.
And other people
Very
might
risky.
die. So
Yeah, not only
the,
you, other people, right? Oh my goodness.
yes, so there is no option not to get the job done, get the mission
Wow,
done. You have
amazing.
to figure it out. And that is literally the number one thing has helped me in business, because now if I have a problem in business as an entrepreneur, there's many, I never think, oh, I'm just not going to do it, or I can't do it, because it was programmed into me that you have to find a way to get it done. And there is no option to not get it done. So that has helped me so, so much, because you would encounter a lot of challenges as an entrepreneur. And if you give up, you know, you aren't going to make it. So that's the number one. But the military taught me many things. It taught me um also very important how to manage people from all different types of backgrounds. I was a logistics officer, so
Oh,
I
wow.
did learn a lot about project management, which serves
Hmm,
me every day. So I learned so much.
absolutely. Absolutely. And then, do you have any siblings or you're alone? Or you don't have siblings?
Oh, I have a lot of siblings. I
Oh,
have,
really?
yes, I have four sisters, four direct sisters, and then some step siblings. So I come from a big family.
So what happened when you decide to go to the military? What happened at home? Yeah, were your parents happy, or they say, "Oh my God, Maura is crazy. How come she's gonna go to the military? She can't be here working with us. She been like
Well,
in real estate. Why she's doing there?" So what happened? What happened? It was a little bit of a chaos, or
well, my parents at by that point were used to me being crazy. So yes, they did said, "Oh, Maura's."
yeah, but
I'm
that was
sure
the top of the thing. Yeah, that was.
they they knew already because I had done lots of
Oh my
crazy things
God.
before that. And
Oh my God.
surprisingly, my parents, they were very supportive of me.
Ah, fantastic. Absolutely.
Yes. And they're
Yeah.
still, honestly, my parents are, they've been supportive of every crazy thing I've done, from the military to the business. They have always been huge supporters of me. So I'm very
That's
grateful for
fantastic.
that.
Yeah, I think that, with the, we interview a lot of entrepreneurs. We are projected to interview over 5,000, right? And sometimes to have a little bit of support in the family helps. Yeah. In my case, for example, completely different ball game. All my parents are employees. All my family, everybody's employee. And when I say this thing, I'm gonna to start a business. Everybody thought in the family that I was crazy, and 17 years they still all think that I'm crazy. So
Yes. I
the
think you can use that in a different way. You have to, if for some people, if they have that, they have to use it of when people say you can't do something, they have to use that as fuel to say, yeah, I'm going to prove you wrong.
Mhm.
For me, I am lucky, and that has not been the case. I've had for the most part, my family has been really supportive of me. And that's, but because I think I have a lot of entrepreneurs in my family, my grandparents, my parents, another one of my sisters. So being an entrepreneur in my family is normal. And we grew up in
Very
an area.
good. Mhm.
We grew up in also Silicon Valley in
Oh,
California, where there's a
wow.
lot of entrepreneurs. So I think for it wasn't something that seemed so crazy from
Mhm.
where I grew
But
up.
yeah, but then do you feel intimidated when you're gonna start your own business? That, oh my God, my parents are doing so well. Shall I be able to make it? Um, or or they always have been supported, and they give you your own space to do your own thing.
They always give me space to do my own thing, and they don't interfere. If I call and ask for help, they'll help, but they mostly just leave me alone to do my own thing. Um, but every entrepreneur has moments, I think, of when things are really hard and wondering, like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, like, can I do this? Am I ever going to make it? Am I ever going to make it to these certain levels? Everybody feels like that. And of course, I've felt like that. Of course, especially in the first few years when things are so hard,
Mhm.
you wonder if you have moments where you wonder if you're going to make it. So, of course, I felt that.
Yeah, let's talk about real estate because the is every time we talk and it seems too good to be true. Yeah, like hey, okay, I invest in this and I can make a lot of money and everything, but a lot of things can go wrong in real estate big time if you choose the wrong project, the wrong property. So, which market are you investing? You're investing all over US or specifically where you're based?
I invest vast majority here in Alabama, where I'm
Wow.
based. Yes.
Wow. So then, so because I think that the same like here in United Kingdom, different areas have different property strategies, right? In London, for example, we did something that we call rent to rent, where you rent the property and then you rent it again. We managed to sell over 5 million doing this. But for example, very difficult in London to find a lease option. It doesn't exist. But if you go to North or Liverpool and other cities, right, you can find another strategies like lease options and things like this, right? So how you tailor the strategy that work from where you are? Because it takes a while until you figure out what actually is gonna work and to define your
Yes.
niche and to define your strategy that probably could be totally different than your parents, right?
Oh, yes, totally.
Is it
Um,
totally different? Oh my God, that's
yes.
risky.
Well, not totally different, but definitely different. So, I chose our market here in Alabama, especially Birmingham, Alabama, not Birmingham in the UK, Birmingham, Alabama. We are kind of famous for having a really good rental market for investors. Properties here cash flow really well, and it's kind of in the US a well-known market that does that. So I knew that, and I came to Birmingham for that was a big reason why, because I knew that strategy had works really well in this area, was tested by a lot of people. So that's one of the reasons
So you went
why
there
I
alone? Your
started.
parents still your parents are there in Alabama with you, or where are they?
No,
Oh, you
no,
went there
no one.
alone. Oh my
I came here
God.
alone. But here's
Oh
what I'll
God.
tell you. Here's the another reason.
You
So
went there by yourself there?
yes,
Made
with
your
no
property
one.
business by yourself in Alabama? Oh my God.
Yes.
So
With
that
no
was daddy and mom happy about this?
Well, here's what they did. So my dad, he is a mentor to me, but he's not one of those mentors that holds your hand and kind of tells you how to do
Let
things.
you fail,
No.
yeah.
He's a throw you into the fire type of mentor. So what he did is he bought a piece of land in Birmingham. He had some properties in Birmingham, and he's like, "Okay, I want you to go build a house down in Birmingham. This is my first ever project, was a new construction ground up build, and I knew nobody and really
Oh
nothing
God.
about what I was doing. So it was very difficult, very overwhelming, but I learned so much on that first project. The only person I really knew in the area was my general contractor. My dad connected me with him, and we had to figure it out. We had to figure out everything about how to build a house from the ground up. And it was crazy. And that
Oh,
project
tell me
was,
about it. Tell me
oh,
about it. It never takes the time that that everybody says gonna take. It doesn't cost the materials and the whatever everybody said, and it goes more expensive than you projected. So,
yes.
by your project management skills from the military save you a little bit in that first project, or not really?
It certainly helped. It certainly helped, but I had to
Absolutely, I
learn
believe
a
that.
lot of
Yeah.
things the hard way. And I'm not gonna, so the first project, we lost $30,000. Which to me it was really rough. The first project was really rough, but I learned so
I
much
tell
from
you
that first.
stories, you cry here on my real estate things, but
Yes, I mean,
not everything went well always.
yeah, I'm not one of those people that's gonna come on and tell you, oh, it's always perfect, smooth sailing all the time. No, it's just like any industry where you have to learn what you're doing, and once you how you learn how to do it right, yes, it's
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.